What's up, bitches? So I'm off work. Thank God. Fucking had to get gas, and these bitches are fucking crazy. This bitch was like in the middle of. Okay, so this Walmart is the cheapest in the area. So there's a lot of people going, but they only have 2 per each side. Okay, well, people were like behind the 2 people, like in line, waiting in line. Makes sense, right? Well, for some reason, this one person thought that instead of being right behind somebody, she was gonna be a car length behind and just in the middle, you know, just blocking in the way. I have no fucking clue what she was doing. So I like come up and I'm like, which one are you going to? A, because you could be on the left one or on the right one. I don't know where your fucking gas pump is. I could have looked, and that's actually what I ended up doing, is looking and figuring out she was going to the left one, which is the one that I need. So I was like, okay, well, fuck you, crazy bitch. And she's all getting all crazy with me. I was like, girl, it is not that serious. We're getting gas. Like, chill it out. So anyways, I just ended up pulling in front of her and like pulling in between the person that was waiting in the line right next to her pump. I was like, are you not thinking about this very clearly? It doesn't make any sense for you to just be in the middle of the fucking road. Like, come on. Do something. Do something better. And it's fucking raining, so we have added traffic. So it's already takes a long time. I'm going to mute this because I actually need to know where to go. Okay. Alright, there we go. Generally, I put music in the background so that like I can have something in the back in case, like, I don't know, get bored or something. I don't know. But since I need the directions because the traffic is so terrible, no music for me today. I guess I could turn on the regular radio. I made that mistake last time, making my music too loud and couldn't even fucking hear me. So I'm not making that mistake again. So what? I don't know why this thing doesn't want to focus on my face. It's like it's good at one moment and then it's like foggy as fuck the next moment. And I'm like, this phone is way too good to be doing that. Maybe I need to do this. Sit over here. Maybe I need to. I don't know. I feel like it would be better if I did portrait mode, but YouTube told me to do it this way. So I don't know. Because then we wouldn't have all this side business going on. I don't know. Very perplexing. I don't know. Because it's not like I can block all this out. Even if I block one person, he's not going to block all of them. I definitely don't want to fucking have to click it all the time. I don't know. I wonder if it will work. If I can just do this. Nope. Won't let me. Once you started in landscape, you gotta stay in landscape. Maybe I can put it over there. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this shit out, what the best angles would be for this. Thinking I might even. I don't know, it's not too bad right now. But anyway, so, since this morning I went to the chiropractor again. It was nice. Feel better. My back is feeling way better. Then, I mean, I just had work. Tried to solve a couple problems, which were good. I do like fixing things. And then, fucking, my cousin messaged me out the blue. Now, I don't have any kids, and we've been doing kid exchange forever. Like, until you graduate high school, all the kids, like, you can be a senior, but you're still in with the kids until you actually graduate. That's been the rule for forever. Except, I think, like, once, I can't remember who it was, but I feel like it was me. No, because, yeah, I think it was, because it ended up where there was only two of us. And so, I mean, I don't know, I'm trying to remember. But anyways, it doesn't really matter about that. But my cousin had messaged me and said, oh, I got gifts already. These are the people that I got gifts for. And I'm like, could you have said something? Could you have asked, hey, before you buy a gift, like, even like a couple hours before, like, doing the name drawing isn't that complicated, but generally you should do it before you buy gifts. So thank God she was the only one that bought anything, so it really wasn't that difficult to make it work, but still, coordinating it, I had to ask everybody if they had bought anything yet, because I didn't want to redo it again. So yeah, it was annoying, especially because I don't have any kids, but I'm the coordinator when it comes to the gift exchange, because they were complaining about always having the same kids or having both of somebody's kids, and they wanted to switch it all up. So I'm like, okay, well, it's not that difficult to do. It's like one of those fucking riddle problems, like, you know, where you have the boxes and the X's, and you like figure out who wants to sit next to who, and who ate apples, and, like, you know, the bullshit, apples versus oranges and the bananas, and, like, I love those kind of puzzles, but it's kind of like that, trying to figure out so that you don't get both kids. And I mean, the boys are easy, there's only 3, so she picked a boy, so it determined the other 2, because, I mean, you can't get yourself, so simple as that. And this lady at work kind of got crazy with me, but I mean, she just wasn't getting it, so I mean, I didn't know what else to tell her. We kept on going around and around in circles, but I'm like, it was done right. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I even broke it down like we did in school with the T accounts, and making sure that everything balances out and everything. And even after that, like, I thought it was going to be a red flag, like, as far as inventory goes. But I ended up talking to the manager, and it should be fine, I think. So, I hope. Pretty sure. For the most part. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so I guess since that's the case, go back to the list. The interesting facts about me. Went through one through 4 this morning, so we're on 5 of 82, which are actually probably more than 82, but I kind of combined some, and some of them are not combined, so here we go. Numero 5, for number 5. I've been going to school all my life, almost 25 years, except for 2 semesters. So, in saying that, I started school at 5. I stopped going to school at 30. I took 1 semester off when it came to when I graduated high school, and that was because I had to drop out because we didn't have the money to be in school whenever I went to TCU. And then I had 1 semester where I had transferred to UTA, and I had started there, and I was there for like a month, and then I just didn't like it. So that's it. Otherwise, I was always in school. Sophomore, junior, and senior year, I had jobs during the summer, so they kind of alternated. I think there was a period where I was doing both, but band pretty much dominated a lot of my outside of school time, so I had to quit my jobs. And then, so basically, after high school, I was working and going to school the entire time. I took summers off for the most part, but I did take some summer classes. I think 3 times. I want to say. I think 1 time I took 2 classes, and then the other 2 times I took 1. Pretty sure, from what I can remember. So I always kind of worked and went to school at the same time as an adult. Number 6. I played the trombone from 6th to 12th grade. Oh, I guess we're exiting. Yeah, I started in 6th grade. I remember the summer after 5th grade, we went to the, like when you figure out, like, you're like, oh, I kind of want to be in band, but I don't know what instrument to play. I mean, I think it's kind of like a requirement. They don't want you to be in an instrument that you might actually just not be qualified for, like, physically. Like, it's all, for brass instruments, it's all about, like, your embouchure and your lips. So if your natural lips are not a good fit for that instrument, I mean, you can of course always try, but they always try to gear it towards something that you're naturally going to be good at. Like coordination, you're going to need to be coordinated. Like I said, being quiet. Is this it? I can't hear. Fuck. I think it said exit, but
Report Parkway.
That was a little late, girl. I've already passed it. That's why I was trying to listen to you, ho. Now what? You better recalculate, ho. Damn it. Make my drive even worse. Are you gonna recalculate? Seriously? It's supposed to recalculate automatically, and it doesn't look like it's doing that. So, I might have to switch screens right quick. Alright, so...
Quarters of a mile. Stay to the left to exit 36A, State Highway 121 South, State Highway 114, FW Airport.
It's annoying. So, legit missed my exit. That's annoying. So anyways, after 5th grade, I went to the instrument thing, and I remember, like, I either wanted to play saxophone, like Lisa Simpson, or trumpet, because those are the coolest instruments, right? So, first went in, I tried saxophone, wasn't what it needed to be at all. So tried the trumpet. That was not gonna work at all. Cause like my lips aren't big, but my bottom lip is pretty full, and you have to fit both lips pretty much inside that little ass mouthpiece. That didn't work. Okay, so I was like, okay, well, I mean, those are the ones that I picked. And it was so funny because, like, right when I walked in, they were like, you look like a trombone player. And I was like, I don't know about that. Not so much. And, so I did not want them to be right. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't think I even knew anything about the trombone to not like it. So, I tried, after the trumpet, they did the, I feel like they did the French horn. But the mouthpiece is the same, or similar, so it's about the same size. So that didn't work either. And then they were like, just try the trombone. Just try it. So I tried it, and they're like, that sounded pretty good. Let's put it on an instrument. So I play it, and they're like, that's an F right there. Like, you hit it. Like, so trombone's it for you. And I was like, okay, whatever, I guess. I was like, I wanted to be something else, but since I'm good at it. And I really was, actually, like, when we actually started, like, practicing and doing everything, playing the trombone was just natural to me. I mean, it's kind of hard. It's the only instrument that has slides, so it's not a button that you push. It's not an exact thing. Why is this not focusing? There we go. Damn. But once I got the muscle memory of where the positions were, it was golden, easy, except for memorization, because that doesn't work for me. Usually have to try things like multiple times to actually remember it. I just don't have the memory, like memorization skills at all. So I was in concert band 6 years, and in marching band for 4. Yeah, 9th, 10th. Listening to my ways talk. And for the most part, it was okay. I mean, it was not like something I loved, honestly. It was just something I was good at. I liked meeting people and having friends that were kind of nerdy like me, so it just kind of met a need, honestly. And I was good at it. So, I mean, who doesn't like to do things that they're good at? I was generally first or second chair in all the bands, except for whenever I was in honors band my 7th grade year. I was last year because I was the only 7th grader. And I always got in trouble because I talk too much. That's just me in general. Outside or inside a band. Shit. I liked being in I was in the last band my freshman year. I think. Pretty sure. And it's third band, sophomore and junior year. Mostly because I just didn't want to try. Like, I don't want to go to rehearsals. I don't want to practice. I don't like all that. Like, if it ain't easy, I ain't doing it. Sorry. I just didn't really enjoy it like that. And then my senior year, I was in the second band. It was so funny because people would like be in chairs. I didn't try. I just was good. I mean, shit. It's just one of those things. Can't control what you're good at. I do not understand why this keeps on going out of focus. Like, I'm not moving. Like, I'm driving. Don't get it. But anyways, so yeah, I liked it for the most part. Oh, I didn't even put this on there. So, going to the right, it says, in band competitions, I always had drama. Always. I don't know what it was, but I just had bad luck when it came to performances. Where I need to hear it. It's like it turned down again.
Mile. Exit to State Highway 26 South, Colleyville.
Okay. So my freshman year, I was not in the marching band, like the one that actually performs until the very end. Like, as in, people failed. They failed their classes and had to replace like 8 people.
Exit right.
And I was one of the 8. I was
8 to State Highway 26 South, Colleyville.
I did not want to do it, honestly. I really didn't. And I didn't even play any music. Like, I held my trombone and kind of copied them, like, movement-wise, but march around the field. And I was basically just a placeholder is what that was, because there was no way I was going to memorize that music in a week. Like, absolutely no way. I think the only thing that I did was learn what the last note was, because we held it out whenever we, like, at the finale. Because I couldn't memorize that shit. Nope. And in my sophomore year, was it my sophomore year? I failed both my sophomore and my junior year on the competition. Sophomore, yes. Sophomore year, I fell at state. That was also the year that I ruined my trombone. Because
2.1 miles. Turn right on Tinker Road.
Tinker Road. Because somebody tripped me. A color guard girl did not pull her flag where it was up and down, and she had it where it was kind of diagonal. And so whenever I was marching backwards, I couldn't see. We had to jazz run backwards. She fucking tripped my bitch ass. I got a concussion and fell on my trombone, had everybody fall on me. Like, it was bad. I was pissed. Mostly because my trombone was ruined. So I ended up having to borrow a trombone for the rest of my time in high school. Because we couldn't afford one. Which is what it was. I feel like it was junior year. either sophomore or junior year. One time I fell. I think in senior year I fell too, but it happens so quick, like nobody even noticed. And the worst time, the worst time ever was whenever I got mono. I think it was my junior year, I really do. So I missed the last 2 weeks of rehearsal, and evidently they did like 8 sets or something. So that's not a lot, like 8 positions. And I didn't want to sit out the whole show just because I didn't know 8 sets. So whenever I got back and I got better, I went out to the band field and marked my sets and memorized it. And told them I could do it. Problem was, since I didn't have anybody else around me, I feel like that was sophomore year, yeah. Yes, I'm pretty sure. That I didn't notice that, I think it was like on the 3rd set or something, I didn't notice that the side of the 50 changed. So whenever I practiced it, I thought it was like a little movement, but it was actually a lot of movement. And so whenever I performed it, I like ruined it. I ruined everything. Like, it was bad. I feel so bad. I felt so horrible and sad, really sad, that I ruined the end of the show. And we didn't make it that year. We didn't even get to the finals. And it was mostly my fault, I think. It sucked. I shouldn't have said that I could do it if I couldn't. I don't know if the whole would have been better or not. I don't know. I mean, I could have fucking walked off the field at that point. And having a hole at the very end would have been better than me bumping into people. That was bad. It was bad. It was horrible. But you live and you learn, and you grow up. So, turned into a huge band nerd. Well, mostly because all I hung out with was band people. But I wouldn't really consider myself a nerd, a band nerd. Learned to play piano. Yeah, when I was in TCU, you have to take some sort of musical class. And so I took piano. Learned how to play piano. It was nice. Except, again, I don't like to practice. So, ended up not doing so well. I did well on the scales because I already had them memorized from band. But I didn't do so well whenever it actually came to playing like a song. Because a lot of it is memorization. Like, for me, I mean, I felt like I had to memorize stuff because even if you have the music in front of you, you have to know where to put your hands. Like, it's almost like memorization. Almost. So I did well all up until the final performance where I fucking bumbled like through that like a motherfucker. But I was also going through a lot at that time. I was selling my house. Like, it was bad. It was a stressful time. There's a lot of those though. And I produced my own cover songs. Yeah. So I write parody songs. I kind of put it on hold, honestly, because the producing part, like the writing and the singing, is not that hard for me. I mean, I don't sound that amazing, but I mean, my lyrics are pretty good, I think. I mean, they make sense.
Turn right.
That's really all you gotta do is make sense and be kind of funny. But whenever I did do them, it was just too much effort to produce them, and they never came out to the quality that I wanted them to. And I know it's not the singing, it's that, like, I'm naturally loud, and getting the voice levels right and the timing it just didn't work. I need somebody that actually knows what the fuck they're doing so that they can do it. And like, all I gotta do is sing.
On Tinker Road.
Is this it? We'll say it is. Hopefully it is. That fucking road doesn't have a sign on it, so hopefully this is Tinker Road. Yep, it is. Which is like in the boondocks. Like it's in the middle of nowhere, so I don't know where we're going, but we'll eventually get
Turn
there.
right on Pleasant Run Road.
Okay. So, I have written part of that world. Before gay marriage was legal, I made it about gay marriage. I was with a boy, my ex, Nick, and I think at that point we'd been together for like 2 years, maybe. And I wrote it just because I was
1,000
like,
feet. Turn right. Then turn left.
because I mean that's kind of really how I felt, and it really upset me a lot, like seeing all the campaigns against gay marriage, just kind of all the hateful thing, and I like.
On Pleasant Run Road.
I'm kind of glad
Then turn
now
left
looking
on
back
LD
on it,
Rocket
because
Road.
probably if it were legal, I might have gotten married to one of the 4 major boyfriends that I had. So I might have been divorced 4 times because I swore that I was in love and they were the love of my life each time. So obviously I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know. You're gonna tell me where to go?
On LD Lockett Road.
Okay, well, there's only one way to go, so even though... Are you kidding? I don't have a stop sign, you crazy person. That was crazy. Almost got in an accident. He like stopped and went going.
0.8
Like,
miles.
I didn't have a stop sign.
Turn left on Precinct Line Road.
So, what was I saying? Oh, so I made a song about part of that world. I wanna be. What is it? What the straights do. I wanna marry my husband. I don't remember. What's a prenup and why does it Kim K ever learn? When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to marry the man that I love? Wait. Damn it. I can't remember. See, my memory's shit. Marry the man that I love. Wish I could be. And that's the same thing. Part of that world. Damn it, I can't remember. But I had already recorded it, and I think it's on my channel. So if anybody actually is caring to look at it, I think it's out there. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. And the other one that I did that actually I like recorded was "Let It Go," which is I made about being yourself and like not worrying about what anybody thinks of you. Because at that point I was single and I was just so sick of fucking being judged for everything. Like, I'm not skinny enough, I'm not masculine enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm like, I don't know, I just like never felt like I fit in with the gays, and I definitely don't fucking fit in with the straight people. So it was like, just let it go and like have fun and be yourself. see if I can remember that one. How does it start? Oh, dun, dun, dun.
1,000 feet. Turn left
Not
on
a
Crescent
call,
Line Road.
text, or a life of isolation. And I'm a freak. The hate keeps coming. Fuck, I don't remember.
On Precinct Line Road.
It's not telling me directions, so it's like stuttering whenever it's talking about directions. Like the most important part, it just isn't telling me. It's crazy. Let it go, let it go.
Mile. Turn right on
I'm
Rumfield
one
Road.
with my heart and soul. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. I can't remember. I'm one with my heart and soul.
1,000 feet. Turn right.
I don't remember. But anyways, I've written other ones. Recently, the most recent one was
On Rumfield Road.
It was a kind of a silly one. For Nicki Minaj's Chun-Li, and I did
0.5 miles. Turn left on Smithfield Road.
Z. What do you say, left? I wasn't even listening. Fuzzy. So like pho, like pho that you eat, and then Z, just Z-I. And it was a bunch of like puns and how she does. I mean, I love her. But again, it would need to be, I would need a producer to actually like record it to get the timing right and everything. So I kind of stopped. Actually, I was like to the end. And then just stopped writing because I was like, what's the point of writing these damn songs if I'm never gonna actually do them? I need to meet somebody that likes doing that kind of stuff, and could help me. Oh well. But I've written lots of them. So that was number 6. Oh, excuse me. Number 7. I was voted best laugh and loudest laugh in high school. So best laugh was prom, and then the other one was the senior picnic. I don't remember. It's one or the other. One had best laugh, one had loudest laugh, vice versa. So that was it. I mean, that was pretty exciting for me just to get anything, honestly, because at that point, like, I didn't have a lot of friends, and the friends that I did have were in band, so pretty cool. I mean, I've always had a loud laugh. I'm just loud in general, so people say that I laugh with my whole heart, and I'm like, is there a way to not laugh with your whole heart? Like, do people hold back their laughs? Like, ah! Fishtailed it. That was scary. These tires are fucking horrible. That was scary a little bit. But yeah, my laugh is really obnoxious and loud, just like my sneeze. I actually got in trouble at work once for my sneezes being too loud. I don't know how that is a possibility or an option. It's not like anybody makes their sneezes louder or softer. They are what they are.
1,000 feet. Turn left.
Okay. On what? She's fucking up today, I swear. Normally she's good, but like, she ain't telling me shit. Smithfield is where we're at. Are you gonna tell me to take a
On
left?
Smithfield Road.
This is ridiculous. She crazy. I remember what I was saying. Damn it. Oh, my sneezes and my laugh are loud, and my voice is loud. When I sneeze, I literally say I chew, which people make fun of.
100 feet. Turn right on Hightower Drive.
Hightower. I think it's a main street, not like one of these. And it's loud.
On Hightower Drive.
That was it. I need to turn around.
Right on Nunman Drive.
Nunman? Okay, well, I'm assuming it's a right, because it was a right on Hightower.
Quarter of a mile. Turn right on Post Oak Drive.
Post Oak, okay. But I remember when I went up to collect my little Best Laugh Award, people were saying like they could hear me laugh or sneeze from like a couple rooms over, a couple classrooms over. I'm like, sorry, can't help that. And
At Post Oak Drive.
And that's the other thing, like,
Then turn left on Hightower
I always got
Drive.
everybody in trouble because, like, everybody else can have a good time, but whenever they got me involved, I have no whisper. Like, I try to whisper, but then I forget, and then I get loud. Like, it's an ongoing thing. Like, it's
On Hightower Drive.
annoying. Annoying for me. It's even more annoying for, like, my brother, who is a naturally, like, quiet person, and me and my mom are just so fucking loud. It just drives him crazy. Oopsies.
0.2 miles. You'll arrive at Walgreens. Your
There we go.
destination will be on your left.
Evidently, we're almost there. Almost home. So that's exciting. Which is way awesome because it says I've been recording for 43 minutes and it was supposed to be an hour drive. So I must have shaved off 17 minutes somehow. Who knows? So Best Laugh, yeah. That was all I got in high school. I wanted to be in the homecoming court, but like saying people didn't know who I was. I mean, nominate me, but I didn't even get on the thing. And it was funny because the people that were on the homecoming court, like, I didn't even know who they were at all. I still don't. So it doesn't make sense to me. Like, how did they get in whenever they're just in football? That's it. They don't do anything else. They're not even friendly or talkative or intelligent. But oh well, it don't matter. But it's fucking high school, right? Cheerleaders and football players. Just how it rolls. No band people or choir people. And unless they happen to be in both, of course. I mean, both cheerleader and choir, and like theater and football. So that is number 7. Number 8, I have 2 associate degrees. One in the arts, which is just your basic associate degree, like math, science,
Destination is on your left.
English, blah 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 blah. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this bitch off. I'm gonna turn Blaze off because A, she's been fucking up, and B, because she's so loud. There we go. There we go. Okay. So one in the arts and one in accounting. So whenever I started college at TCC, I took my accounting classes first because at that time I was working at Freightliner, which is an 18-wheeler dealership, And I was already doing accounting. I was doing accounts payable. So I figured that I should take classes that actually apply to what I'm doing at that moment in time. So I took most of my accounting classes right off the bat the first couple of years that I was in college. I only needed like 2 classes to get my associates, which I ended up doing like the last semester, which is so fucking funny actually, because I needed 2 classes for my associates for accounting and like 1 class or 2 for my basics, and I did them both at the same time. So I ended up getting both of my associate degrees at the same time at the graduation. 2 certifications, because whenever you take those classes for the associates, you end up getting 2 certifications. One is accounting technician and one is accounting paraprofessional. And I got my bachelor's, blah, 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 blah. So, after that I went to TCU, got, my degree is in general studies with an emphasis in business. Yeah. Should have taken 2 years. God, my life would have been completely different if they would have just let me into the business school. Because all my classes were geared towards business and my knowledge was in business. So I ended up having to be there 4 years because they wouldn't let me be a fucking business major. Because of my first semester, I made 2 B's and 2 C's. So ever since then, fucked me up. Because they wouldn't accept anybody that had less than a 2.75. And like, I transferred in with a 3.94. Like, I don't understand. 94 credits. Like, I was basically a junior. And they didn't care about that. They cared about the 1 semester that I had at TCU and rejected me. No appeal process or anything. Cute. Again, I didn't get into business school, so I had to like change out my majors and whatnot. So I don't know how to pause this. It's mute.
I'll just need your signature and this here and this here where it's circled.
Okay.
Get you a pen. Oh, they sure did. All right.
Oh, awesome. Today is the date?
Sorry?
The date?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Okay, good.
All right, you're gonna go, Sarah. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Ugh. All right, so that was me picking up my free Truvada. Because anybody that has sex without just having sex with one person needs to be responsible. Responsible sex is adult sex. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I do think that it's free, so why wouldn't I? I saw an ad on Grindr and was like, hey, well, I'll do Truvada prep for free. And I was like, sign me up, girl. And so I've been on it for 2 months, I'm gonna say. And it's cool. I just go to this clinic and it's free. It's free for testing and treatment. And they have different programs to get the to get prep for free. I mean, it's fucking awesome. And it's better safe than sorry, you know? I mean, you can't be too safe, even if you are using condoms during sex. You can't be too safe. You never know. So yeah, that's what I was doing, picking up my Truvada. It's really cool. They call me, they ship it in a package, and it waits at Walgreens, and I pick it up, and boom, done. School. I think I was talking about school. Yeah. So, and I graduated in 2016, so it was 2.5 years ago. You're supposed to, the doors are supposed to open after you get your bachelor's degree, but that has not happened for me, so. Not a good return on investment on that motherfucker thing. So if you're going to college, you might want to rethink things. And tell your parents, it's not like it used to be in their day. Everybody has a degree, and it's too competitive, and their generation isn't retiring, and it's more about who you know than what you know. I mean, it's just the matter of the fact. Shit. Right now, I'm doing accounts payable with 13 years of accounting experience. My bachelor's from TCU. It's just one of those things. Because I transferred with a lot of credits. I said. And I already said that I went to school and full-time for both, because at TCU, to keep your grants, you needed to have a full load. So I had to take 12 hours to keep the grants that I qualified for. And I definitely couldn't afford more loans. I mean, shit. I have like $100,000 in debt right now, and this is 2.5 years later. Like, that's all shit. All the payments I've been making and just been going towards interest, so sucks. Anyways, that's the way of the world when you don't have money or people to help you with things. Oh well. At least I have my diploma. Number 9. And I'm almost home, so I guess this will be the last one. And I'll just stop it. I learned Spanish in high school. It took 2 years. I didn't like it. Again, it's memorization. So, I liked learning it at Taco Bueno. That was interesting. I learned Portuguese for my second boyfriend, Wendell, because he was from Brazil. He was Brazilian, and he spoke Portuguese, so I learned some for him, but I didn't retain anything. I like how I'll put that in here, like a reminder. Oh, well, I think it's more like I was gonna put the list out there, so, because I wasn't planning on being there to describe all these things like I am now. I'm trying to think if I want to get food or not. I mean, no, I'm good. I'll just get some chicken. There's chicken at the house. Chicken strips that have been there for 4 days. I'll be alright. Yay! Tomorrow I'm shaving my mustache off. No more mustache. Yay! Have not, well, that's a lie. I was gonna say I haven't gotten any compliments or any positive reactions to it, but that's a lie. I've gotten a couple. Only like 3. Some people like it, and by some I mean very few. Everybody else doesn't like it, and I don't like it. So more than anything, I don't really give a fuck what anybody else thinks. If I liked it, I would fucking keep it. But I hate it. It dries my fucking skin out. Like, the skin underneath it is like peeling and like flaking. Like, that's not cute. And it hurts my lips. Like, and I feel like I look funny smiling with a mustache. I don't know what it is. I think it's like, it makes it to where your lip doesn't move. Like your upper lip. I don't know. I don't know. It feels like, it feels weird. I don't know. It looks weird. I don't know. I've been trying to, like, when I take a Snapchat picture, like, I've had to keep my mouth closed because whenever I take smiling, I feel like it looks weird. And it's funny because I've noticed other people with mustaches doing the exact motherfucking thing. I think it's a mustache thing. Like, this hair is so hard, and there's like, when you smile, your lip normally goes up, but you can't because your fucking hair's all in the way. Shave your fucking mustache, bitch. You'll be able to smile normal. Ting! I don't know. I'm just bullshitting. But I am almost home, and I'm kind of sick of talking today. And it's not like anybody was watching or talking to me. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, God. This person decides to get out right in front of me. Like, are you fucking stupid? Just look left and right. If you see somebody coming, it's raining, don't go. People crazy. I hate Texas drivers, and I am one. And I'm horrible. So I'm like, I'm part of the problem. But I fucking hate driving, so I'm not a willing participant. But anyways, I digress. And I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat. And I'm gonna watch Travelers and play Assassin's Creed. That's the plan. But have a great night. Good night.